Hey, how's it going? So my name is Nathan, and working on my Chief right now. It's a 2022 Indian Chief Dark Horse, back here behind me, and I'm doing some modifications to it. I'm attempting to put on a Indian Challenger front end. I got the front end from eBay. It was the forks, the triple tree, and the guy was also selling the brake calipers, master cylinder, and I got a front wheel on Facebook from someone as a takeoff. Got Lindahl brake rotors. Those things are sweet, nice and shiny. These are 13-inch. They come with a spacer for the brake caliper. And I ran into a little snafu. So in my research for everything, sorry, garage is a mess. I researched everything, part compatibility, brake lines, how to route everything, what part numbers were the same so I could cross-reference stuff. And one thing that I did not double check was the riser spacing. So as you can see here, this is the risers that I took off my Chief, and it's, I don't know, half an inch off. I know it's not on top of it right now, but it's doesn't line up, and that was a surprise to me. So I took the whole old front end off my Chief. I took off the brake line because I knew the brake line was going to be the biggest pain in the ass, the hard line to the front, because Indian, in their infinite wisdom, has it. It's a hard line routed, which is great, and then it runs up here to a splitter. This obviously, is a hack job, and it tees off here. This is for a Sport Chief, which will work eventually. But I routed the brake line first, got the front bolted up, put on some extensions from Bare Knuckle Performance, 2-inch extensions, got everything up, hooked up the brake line, went to go put on the risers, and they don't fit. So, yes, this bike must have been in a wreck because one of the steering stops came off. That I don't really care about. It's going to be hidden behind a fairing anyway. I got this for about a third the price of brand new cost if I was going to swap the front end. So I'm okay at making some concessions. This bike isn't perfect. This bike was salvage rebuilt anyway, so it kind of fits the character of everything. I want to keep it as nice as possible, but that's where I'm at. So I'm stuck. I didn't just order the full triple tree for a Sport Chief, which will fit these forks, because you can't buy the Sport Chief lower. Indian's not selling it. So what I did do to remedy this, because I thought, oh, Forever Rad sells a kit with Roland Sands risers for the Challenger. I'll hit them up, and you need a adapter plate that Barnstorm Cycles makes, which then allows you to mount HD spacer Harley Davidson spaced risers. So even that, it was too much work. And I don't think it'll fit with the way the tank is. I'm not sure that this would work. I haven't tried putting the tank on yet, but on the Challenger, there's this like weird lip thing. So I'm not even sure this would have worked anyway. And I'm keeping my fingers crossed that I can just swap the top tree for the one from the Sport Chief, and it'll be hunky-dory. So that's my ideal option. The other thing that I didn't double check is the brake lever. So on the Challenger, because I ordered a Challenger front, it's got a different sizing because it's for dual discs, and it's probably the same as the Roadmaster and the Chieftain and all that stuff. But mine's for single disc, and apparently it uses a different brake lever. So I had to order a new brake lever. That's on the way. I ordered a new triple tree, just the upper, because Indian does sell that. And hopefully that'll be all she needs. I had this as a roller. I was able to push it out of the back of my truck because I was working on our friend's house, and that was a bummer. But I don't know. Probably just an idiot, and I'm ruining a bike. But the good thing is I have all the old parts, so I can always put those back on if I need to, if this really isn't going to work out. Hoping that it doesn't come down to I just need an entire new triple tree. If that's the case, then I'm going to have to figure something out. Maybe from the FTR. That's my next option. But I don't really see why the stuff wouldn't line up. But I guess we'll come to that when we get to that road. But for now, yeah, that's my Chief, and that's where I'm at. So thanks for watching me ramble and do this terrible video, but I'm on my way to converting, as far as I know, the first Chief, to converting the first Chief to a Challenger front end. So the first note to take away from this is that it doesn't work. But we're going to figure out how to make it work, because I don't really have another option. So I said that with a caveat, because I did see Indian Motorcycle Mets, I don't know, somewhere in Europe, I'm not really sure. They put an FTR front end on their Chief, which maybe is just what I should have done. But again, it's neither here nor there. This is where I'm at now, and this is what I got to work with. So hopefully I'll have another update in a couple weeks. And yeah, ride safe.